Hey everyone, so welcome back to another video. And about 6 months ago, I created a video on how to improve your Core Web Vitals score. And in that video, I've explained what is a good Core Web Vitals score and how you can check your website speed for the data, which is important Core Web Vitals, and also some tips about how to improve your score. And now after 6 months, I also follow the same tips and best practices on my website. So I will show you my website data and explain to you how you can understand this Google Analytics data to determine if there's anything that you can do to further improve your Core Web Vitals score, or if there's nothing that you can do to further improve it, and you should just ignore it. And I will explain why is that, because not everything that is used by Google for calculating Core Web Vitals data is in your control. So let's start. And right now you can see data of my main website, Smart Help Guides. This is the website. You can also visit it and see how fast it loads or slow it is for you. So let's go to the Google Analytics data. To view this page, what you have to do is open your website account here, Google Analytics, and then go to behavior. From here, you can go to site speed and go to overview. Okay. So on this page, I will explain how it works. So first here you can see there are only 29 page views sent for page load sample, and this data is from 1st August to 10 September. So if I increase it, I can also view it from July. Okay, so for about 2.5 months, the data was sent from only 45 page views. So for example, your website gets 1,000 views every day, and from that 500 people have agreed to send their data to Google. So out of that 500, Google will randomly pick about 50, and then based upon that page load sample, your Core Web Vitals score will be calculated. Okay. So you can see if I increase the time from 1st July to 10 September, the average page load time increased to 4.86. And if I decrease it, so if I calculate it from 1st August only, you can see it has improved drastically to 2.93. And if it goes a little below, I will get a good score. So you can see anything below 2.5 seconds LCP is a good score. And so right now I'll show this. So right now you can see a lot of URLs need improvement, and it keeps changing based upon the average. So you can see for a day the good URLs change to 26, and then again it right now there's no, everything is 0. So it keeps getting recalculated based upon the new data. So let's go back to here. Okay, so here you can see what is taking the most time. So average redirection time is this, domain lookup time is this, server connection and server response time, and average page load time. So if you combine it all, this forms the average page load time. Okay, so now further here, you can see if there is any specific browser where your website is taking a lot of time to load, or if there's any specific browser that loads your website really fast. And here you can see my website loads very quick on Safari, then on Chrome, then on Edge, and on Chrome the loading time is still good, and on Edge it is more than 4 seconds, so it needs a lot of improvement, and on Firefox it is 7.16. Now you can also view the full report here. So I will explain why this is like this, because most browsers, modern browsers, works like same, and they have same Chromium engine, but because of the low data sample, the average page load time is showing more because less people use Edge and Firefox than Chrome. So maybe for my website, most visitors which sent the sample data were using Chrome or Safari. So based upon that, um, my average page load time is good for Chrome and Safari. Now let's go to country here. Here you can see for United States, the average page load time is really good. So the recommended is anything below 2.5 seconds, and my is 0.36 seconds only. So this is really good. And then is Ukraine. So till India, everything is below 2.5 seconds. So these is this good. And for after that, the page load time increases, and again based because less visitors are visiting from these countries, so the sample data is too small to accurately represent the average page load time. And if you see the full report, here you can also see the page views and all. So further you can investigate, you can see a lot more countries, and you can see which are causing trouble for you. So I will just go back, and here if you go to page, you can see if there is any specific page or few pages which are taking more time to load. Maybe they have embeds like YouTube embed videos or too many images, large images. So from here you can investigate those pages and see if they have large images, and you can improve it. You can compress some images. In my first video I've shared some plugins, how you can use the WebP version. WordPress now by default supports the WebP, so that makes things further easy. So you can use your caching plugin to compress the image sizes if you're not doing it already. And so if there's any specific page only which is causing the issue, because the average page load time will so if like a single page is taking this much time, 6.37, so this page alone very much affects the total average page load time. So you can find those pages and fix them. So here, this is the Webmaster tools. So you can see for mobile, a lot of page URLs need improvement. And for desktop also, most URLs need improvement, or sometimes they go into the good category, sometimes into the poor URL. And again, as I explained, because the sample data size is not too big, my site do not get a lot of traffic, for which I'm showing you this data. So this keeps changing, and there's not really much I can do about this because I'm using a good server. Because most of my if I show you the country here, because my main target audience is from US, Europe, and UK. So you can see from those countries, the page load time is good. If my main audience is from US or Europe, so I will buy a server which is located there. For everyone else, I use a CDN, Cloudflare. But again, if the data size is too small, if there are only few visitors, so the caching may not always be available, or I may get unlucky and Google picks the sample data from a user which do not got served from the caching. Okay, so based upon all these factors which we cannot control, the core web vitals is calculated. So sometimes you just have to ignore this and follow the best practice whatever you can do. And over the time, as more data is collected, your web vital score will improve. So you can watch my first video to see what you can do, like use a good hosting, that is really important, and which is in your control. And second you can do is use caching plugins, and third you can do is CDN. So you can follow these best practices which are in your control, and leave the rest of it, because there's you cannot control everything. You cannot control from which region your visitors are coming. You can only optimize your website for your primary audience country or nearby countries, and that's about it. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and got some good information. Please let me know your feedback in the comments. So that's it guys for this video. I will see you in the next video.